So now let's look at two ways we might see a less problem. And I didn't say less than, exactly less. So B is Joe will get 6 or less test questions correct. And then C is Joe will get less than 8 test questions correct. All right, the difference in these is 6 or less here, and this is less than 8. So 6 or less means I'm keeping 6 and below. Less than 8 means I'm not including 8. So be really careful with that terminology, and I'm going to show you what to do. All right, so let's go look. And again, if you need help with these, I walk you through it step by step, okay? So we're doing the less than 4, we're doing 6 or less. Okay, so there's a different way we do this now. Because I want 6 and below, I want to take everything with me. I could do all this, add those up, but that's kind of a pain. I'm going to use something called a binomial CDF. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up to calc, probability, and go to binomial. So now I'm going to do cumulative probability. I'm going to keep everything the same. I'm going to do the 12 for the trials, the 0.6 for the success. I'm still going to get my information from Joe, but now I'm going to call to the binomial CDF. If you put C2, it's going to write right over what you did before, and we're still using that, so don't do that. So I hit OK, and look. All right, so remember the question was 6 or less. So I want to look here, 6 or less. So here's the 6, and here is this, 0.33479. So that means it's all of these values combined, okay? Or think of it this way. If I added all this up, it's the same as that. Okay, so my answer for that, and I'm going to show you again on here, is right here. Again, 0.33479, or round up to 0.3348. All right, so the probability that Joe will get at least 6 test questions correct. Oops, excuse me, that's not right. That's a typo. So let's say that again. Joe will get 6 or less test corrections is 0.3348, or basically 33%. So 33% he will get 6 or less test questions correct. Okay, so that's how you think about that one. Okay, so remember the important thing with that one was I was including 6 in my list of probabilities I needed. I wanted 6 and below, from 6 down to 0. So the next one that we looked at is this one. We looked at Joe will get less than 8 test questions correct. Okay, so less than, that means I am not including the 8. So we handle that a little bit different, okay? So the cool thing is I've done everything that I need to do in Minitab. So again, I have my values. So what I'm going to do is, remember, I've got all my values here, and I can just keep using them. All right, so for less than, the cool thing about this one is I'm going to still use this new row here, okay? Less than 8. But what I need to do then is I'm not going to 8, because remember, if I did 8 or less, I would go here. But I'm not doing that. I'm doing less than 8. So because it's less than 8, I'm going to go here to that 56182. So that's what you're doing. Again, I'm not going to the 8. I'm going to the 7, because remember, I'm not including my 8. And I say that right here. So I want to do that. So if I go here, again, I can see that. Again, I'm going to the 7 here. And again, if you're getting confused, this output right here is exact numbers for, like, when you get exactly 1 wrong, when you get exactly 5 wrong, when you get exactly 8 wrong. This right here is, this one is that you get 1 and 0 wrong. This is 2, 1, and 0. 3, 2, 1, and 0, all the way up. So here, For this 8 right here, or excuse me, for the 7 right here, it's 7 and below. So that's the big difference in those.